If you are into success factors transformation, please ask yourself, or have you ever asked this question, that are you building that workforce your business will need in future or just replacing your HR systems? Have you ever noticed that some HR transformation completely change the way a business operates while others feel like an expensive software upgrade? Recently, have seen two companies, two almost identical companies, both implemented SAP SuccessFactors, both went live, both replaced the legacy HR systems. On paper, they look exactly the same. Both replace legacy HR systems. But a year later, one organization is driving AI, internal mobility, skill based talent management, and better decisions while the other is still struggling with the old processes, just on a newer screen. What is the difference? Definitely, it is not the technology, it is the mindset. Today, I want to show you five big mistakes organizations make during SAP SuccessFactor implementations and why it prevents them from getting the business value they expected. Let's go. 1. The technology upgrade trap. This is something I have seen over and over again. Many organizations approach SAP SuccessFactors as a technology project. The goal becomes simple. Let's replace our old HR system. And because the focus is on going away quickly and staying within budget, they try to change as little as possible. The existing processes stay. The approval workflows stay. The organization structure stays. Even the way HR thinks about the work stays exactly the same. The technology changes, but business doesn't. Instead of transforming the workforce, they are simply digitizing yesterday's ways of working. One of the clearest example is job architecture. Rather than asking what workforce do we need to build over the next 5 years, the question becomes how do we move what we already have into the success factors. So legacy jobs becomes the new jobs, old job families becomes the new job families, existing competencies are copied over, career path stays exactly as they were, and honestly I understand why. It usually means lower implementation cost, less data preparation, shorter project timelines, fewer difficult business conversations, and less change management. It makes the implementation easier, but it also limits everything SAP has been investing in over several years. Skill based talent management, career development, talent intelligence, AI recommendations, future innovations. Those capabilities depends on having a modern workforce foundation. If the foundation never changes, neither the outcome. Optimizing for the wrong goal, which is low pricing or effort model. Here is what happens during project meetings. The question becomes can we implement this faster? Can we reduce consulting effort? Can we avoid changing the business? Can we configure less? Those are not bad questions, but they are incomplete questions. The better conversation is how will this help us plan our future workforce? How will employees discover new career opportunities? How will we improve internal mobility? How will we retain critical talent? How will AI actually help our people make better decisions? How will this support business growth? Because the cheapest implementation is very rarely the most valuable implementation. Limits everything modern such as skill based talent management, career development, talent intelligence, AI recommendations, etc. During deployments can cost the organizations years of missed business value. The change management myth. One of the biggest reasons which happens is change management. Many organizations see change management as an expense. Sometimes they have to minimize, but think about every other part of business. Sales changes, marketing changes, finance changes, operations changes. Business consistently evolve because market evolves, customer evolve, technology evolves, competition evolves. Yet, when HR transforms, there is often enormous pressure to keep everything exactly as it was. So, the old approval processes remain, manual workarounds survive, policies written 10 years ago get recreated inside a brand new system. The software is modern, but the way people work isn't. And without changing how work actually happens, you are replacing technology, not transforming the business. Number four, HR is not just the HR system. That's just the mindset which need to be shifted for implementation of HR system. So, SAP SuccessFactors shouldn't be viewed as an just another HR application. It should be viewed as a workforce capability platform, a platform that helps organizations build capabilities for future such as skill-based talent management, continuous learning, better internal mobility, better workforce planning, faster business decisions, greater organization agility. They are business outcomes. They influence productivity, they influence innovation, they influence employee experience, profitability, competitive advantage, and that is why this matters. Number five is data. Now let's talk about something that isn't very exciting. Everybody wants AI, everybody wants analytics, everybody wants intelligent recommendation, but very few organizations invest enough time fixing the data underneath. Instead, employee information lives in multiple systems. Different teams define the same data differently. Duplicate records exist everywhere. Reports never match. Business intelligence teams spend months reconciling number instead of generating insights and predictive analysis. Eventually, people stop trusting the data altogether. And once trust disappears, AI becomes almost impossible. Succeeded usually have one thing in common. They create single trusted HR system of record. But they don't stop there. They build governance directly into the system, standard definitions, controlled pick lists, business rules, mandatory validations, real-time error messages, and clear ownership of data. Strong governance across every HR processes. Instead of cleaning bad data later, they prevent bad data from entering the system in the first place. And that's where long term success begins. The biggest lesson SAP Success Factor doesn't transform an organization. People do, leadership does. The decisions made during implementations do. So, if you treat success factors as a technology upgrade, you will probably have a successful implementation, but you may never unlock its real business value. So, if you should treat it as an opportunity to rethink jobs, skills, data, processes, and the way your workforce operates. You create a foundation for AI, agility, better employee experience, and long term business growth. In the end, the difference isn't the software, it is the transformation mindset. Ask you one question now. 5 years from now, organizations won't compete on who bought the best HR software. They will compete who built the smartest workforce. Which side will your organization be on? I would love to hear your thoughts in comments. See you in the next video.